Okay, so it's 5:30. Let's begin. Good evening, everybody. I am Hiromi, and I'm going to lead the Tai Chi class today from 5:30 to 6:30. And we start with the stretching exercises, so it opens up our joints and stretches our muscles. And then I like to introduce a lung opening qigong to go with that 10 opening, because this is the time that the people's anxiety and also a little bit of fear in the communities. But this 5 set will really releases our tension and open up our lungs and helps us to build our immune system stronger. And then after that, we'll do the 6-step Tai Chi. And the first one I will talk through, I'm going to face you, and so you just mirror me. And when I raise my left arm, you all will raise your right arm. Okay, I want you to understand that part. And then second and third, today is the first time, so so people can see me. So I will do the mirror image hold through. So we will do 6-step form 3 times in a row. Okay, so let's begin. And before we start in Tai Chi, we will salute. So what you do is your right hand make a fist, left hand palm, they meet together, and then we bow. Good evening. Now 10 opening. Let's take one deep breath. Breathe in and out. Bend both knees and step to your left. Raise arms, fingers pointing up, and your left arm reaches up and back. Maybe I'll go back a little bit so you can see my fingertips. Reach with your right and back. Left arm. Now you reach a little bit more and you will feel the stretch on the side of your body. And back. And right. One more set. Breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. Breathe out. And back, breathe in. And we reach up, then palms facing forward, bend your knees, reach forward, and then point your fingers down, and you're going to down, upper body goes down, and these fingers go under your toes. Just pick up your toes and go under. Now, fingers go around your feet, go to the back of the legs, and slowly come up. And you are going to put your upper body parallel to the floor, and hands go to the kidneys, and you're going to draw 3 circles over the kidneys. Then bend your knees a little bit more and slowly roll up. And upper body comes straight up. Then fingers go under the armpit. Can you see? Here, fingers go to the armpit. Then back of the hands touch. Then elbows touch, back of the hands, And move your elbows left and right. But if you see from the side, don't move your elbows behind your body. These elbows go straight to the side. And the wrists go left and right. Again, when you see from the side, don't move your arms behind, but the wrist and hand stays in front of the body. So you will feel the stretch on your wrist and open fingers. Now we will reach to the left. This is the place we are going to open our shoulder joint. Okay, left shoulder joint, open, elbow, wrist, and fingers, and back. To the right, shoulder joint, elbow joint, wrist, fingers open, and back. Make sure your center is straight and you don't want to move your upper body this way, but upper body stays straight down. You're sinking into 2 feet and just feel the opening of the joint. Now to your left, exhale and back, inhale. To the right and back. One more set. When the arm comes back, breathe in and reaches out, breathe out. And back. And bring the arms around. There is a big tree in front of us. We are hugging the tree. Keep your knees slightly bent. Tailbone is tucked under. Feel the suspension from top of your head. Now bring the hands toward the chest. And fingertips touch. Make sure your heels of the hands are not touching this way, just the fingertips. And we are going to a half squat position. So I will show you from the side so you can see better. Bend the knees. And thighs will come parallel to the floor. And keep the hands in front of you and breathe. And slowly come up, push the floor. Now I will face you again. This time we are going to touch the heel of the hand. So it's like lotus bud, okay? Now lotus flower opens up and reach up. Now we are going to connect the left arm and right leg. Reach. So you feel the right leg joints are opening too. And back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. 2 more sets. Good. Now lean back a little bit. We are going to open up the chest. And back. Lower the arms to the shoulder height. Fingers, the thumb is pointing upward. All the other fingers are pointing to the side. keep your elbows bent. And again, the hand posture is not behind your body, but in front. So our chi can flow nicely. Breathe. Now point the thumbs down. And some of you might feel this upper arm maybe getting tired. If you feel that way, then please lower your arms slowly. If you can hold this, like just 2-3 more breaths. Now slowly lower the arms. And we will cross the wrists. It doesn't matter right over left or left over right. It either way is fine. And we are going to the full squat. Now listen to your body. We don't want to feel any pain, but just a little bit of challenge. That's all. So if you want to come down this much and you feel comfortable, that's okay. If you can go lower, that's good too. And at the end, we will put our head down and breathe. Now place the fingers over the toes. We are going to push down with these hands and buttocks will come up, head down. Now we will come up very slowly. Knees are slightly bent and arms are relaxed. And slowly roll up. Good. And take one deep breath. Breathe in and out. And bring your left foot back. And each time we do these exercises, we will place our hands to our lower dantian, 3 fingers below our navel. And if you want to activate your mind and body, your right hand first, left hand over. If you want to calm yourself, be quiet, then your left hand first, right hand over. Remember, I'm your mirror, so either way is fine. And let's take 3 deep breaths. Good. That was 10 openings. Now we are going to do the lung opening. Let me get rid of my glasses. And there are 5 postures. We do left and right. Okay. So the first one, step to your left. So the feet should be your hips width. So don't go too far out, not too small, but hips width. And this is the palms positions. First, we start with fingers pointing forward. Then either way is fine. You will bring one hand, the fingers pointing to our body. Then place the palms together. And make sure your elbows are in the same height, so it's not lopsided. And we are going to give a just gentle press. Okay, I'll count 10. はい。1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then we are going to switch. Just keep contact of the palms and change the direction of your fingers. There you go. はい。1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And slowly lower your arms. Good. Second one, we are going to step to the left corner, left foot forward, and we make a very gentle fist, and we raise these fists up to the corner. So the position of the fist are a little bit higher than your head, and when you see from the side, again, these arms are in front of our body. So don't open too far. It's in front. Okay. Now we are going to start gently opening our lungs. And the weight is on the back leg, 60%. Keep your spine straight. Look toward the corner. Tongue is touching the back of the front teeth. Breathe through your nose. And bring the fist back in front of the center line. We will switch to the other side. Weight is in the back leg. Okay, so don't go forward. Don't lean forward. Don't lean back. Make sure from the top of the head you are being pulled up and tailbone is facing down the floor. Right, slowly lower the fists. Now, third posture. Again, go to the left corner, your left corner, and your right hand, your index finger point your navel, and your left hand posture is this, so the thumb and pinky are flat, and index fingers pointing up, and the other fingers are just in between like a fan. Okay. And from here, we are going to turn back. And look at the fingers at the back, your left fingers. Weight is in the back leg. We are opening the left lung. I slowly come back. Hand to the right foot. Your left index finger points your navel. And right hand, thumb and index fingers are flat. I'm sorry, thumb and pinky are flat, and the index fingers pointing up. Okay, from this posture, turn, turn, turn. Go as far as you feel comfortable. Weight should be in the back leg. You're opening the right lung. And slowly turn back. Now you are going to turn directly to the side. If you are facing forward, let's designate that is your north. Okay, so you are going to turn to your west. And hand posture. Make sure your index fingers are touching and you are making this square by your temple. Okay, and then what we do is we are going to turn our hips toward the front toes facing. This is very challenging because we have to keep these hands by our side of the head. Okay, don't move the hands. Hands stay there, but we have to turn our hips facing to the west. And keep your shoulders relaxed. And breathe. We are opening the right lung. Slowly lower the arms. And the other way. Index fingers meet by your temple. Then we are going to move our hips forward where the front toe is facing. Keep your shoulder down. It's very easy to do this, but shoulders are down, relaxed. Now opening the right, left lung. I slowly come back, face the north, arms down. Now the last one, palms up. Okay, elbows are slightly bent, so don't lock your elbows. And hands are in front of your body. Again, don't do this. This is much more relaxing, much easier to hold. Okay, these hands are called yang palms. We get the energy from heaven. Let's breathe. Now, turn the upper body to your left and turn your left hand palm down. That's in. Get energy from the ground. And keep your knees slightly bent. You don't have to go all the way back with this one because we want to keep our knees facing the north, forward. Now we will turn to the right. This time we are going to turn both hands. So your right hand is in, palm down. Left hand is yang, palm up. And slowly come back, facing the north. And your left hand, palm down. Now both hands are in. Get the energy from the ground. And slowly lower the hands. And we'll take 3 deep breaths. Palms up in front of the lower dantian. That's 3 fingers below our navel. Fingers pointing out. And gather the chi we cultivated. And to the forehead height, there's an upper dantian here, the third eye place, and the middle dantian, the solar plexus, then lower dantian, 3 fingers below our navel. 2 more times. Palms up. Breathe in. And breathe out. And one more time. Gather the chi around our body and store to the upper dantian, to middle dantian, then lower dantian. And hands go by our side of the legs. And bring your left foot back. And hands go to the lower dantian. Take 3 deep breaths. Good. Now our muscles are relaxed, joints are open. We will do the 6-step Tai Chi together. So first time I will talk through. So please follow my lead. And second and third, I'm not going to talk, but I'll face you and I'm your mirror image. Okay. Let's take 1 deep breath. Bend both knees. Step to your left. Feet comes about your hips width. And rotate both arms inward and elbows out. We open our armpit and raise both arms forward and up until the wrist comes to our eye level. Then drop your elbows down straight and push forward. Turn your center to the right a little bit, one palm facing forward. Turn the center a little bit more. Now arms fold, both palms facing down. Your left fingers are pointing to the right elbow. Then center comes back a little bit, both palms facing back. And to the center, palms facing your thighs. Center turns to the left. And a little bit more turn, bring both arms up a little bit. Same as 2, okay? Both palms are facing down, one fingertips pointing to the inside of the other elbow. Now center turns back, raise both hands, and complete the circle. And imagine you have a big beach ball under your palms and press down the beach ball into the water. Feel the reaction of the beach ball coming up. And I call this open wings, left and right. And your right hand comes into the center. Left hand comes down the ski slope. And when it goes under the right hand, turn palms up, hold the ball. The height is, top hand is about your solar plexus, and then lower hand is about your lower dantian. And it's very important, this upper arm's elbow never goes up, okay? Drop your elbows. That will relax your shoulders and neck. Now, sink into your right foot. We turn our center a little bit to the corner and your left toe pivot. Then step small. And then as the toes touch, we will separate these hands. Okay, bottom hand, imagine you have a frisbee and throw the frisbee to the neck height. And top hand comes down. Imagine there's a big dog by your side and you're patting the dog. And the bottom hand, fingers, pointing same direction as the front toes facing. Weight is on the back leg. Now, keep the weight on the back leg, sink back, bring the other foot back. Don't change the height of the hands, and they just come back in front of our center line. Then flip them over. Hold the ball. It's a magic. Now we can go to the other side. Sink into your left foot. So you have to bend your knees, both knees a little bit, and turn the center and turn the right toe on the right toe. And from the heel, step small as the toes touch. Separate. Now, throw the frisbee and pat the big dog. Weight is on the back leg. Sink back more. Bring back your right foot. Hands come back in front of the center line. Then flip them over. Now it came back to the beginning posture. Reach forward. These about your shoulder height. Then press down the beach ball. Open wings. Now imagine there are doors left and right, and we are gently pressing the doors. So your fingers are pointing forward to the north. Now sink into the right foot. Turn the center a little bit to the corner, left corner, and pivot on the left toe. And then step from the heel. When the heel touch, left arm goes higher. When the toes touch, turn both palms in. Dancing with the stars. Keep your weight in the back leg. Sink back. And bring back the front foot. Reach forward. And press down the beach ball. Open wings. We are going to the other side. Press the doors left and right. And make sure this is not too narrow, not too big. In the middle. And sink into your left foot. Right toe pivot to the corner. You don't have to go 45-degree angle. About 30 to 40-degree angle is fine. And step from the heel. Then right arm goes higher. When the toes touch, turn both palms in. So lower hand is about your solar plexus height. There's a small circle. Top hand is about your shoulder height, and there's a big circle. So make sure they are different, okay? Not the same. Top hand higher, okay? Lower hand solar plexus height, and the weight is on the back leg. Sink back. Now pick up the front foot and press down the beach ball. Open wings. And back of your left hand goes to the right ear and cross your wrists. So you make the crossing wrist, and I call this butterfly. And bend both knees. We sink and come up. Butterfly goes up. Your left knee comes up. Then we will open arms and kick to the corner. And drop. And back. Reach forward. Press down the beach ball. Open wings. Now back of your right hand goes to the left ear. And the left arm comes in. Cross the wrist. Make a butterfly by your ear. And sink. And butterfly goes up. Your right knee comes up. And kick. Now, fingers are pointing same direction. palms facing the same direction. And relax the leg and back. Hands forward. Press down the beach ball. Three deep breaths. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. One more. And these hands go back to the beginning posture. Remember, we rotated both arms, so we come back to that posture. So index fingers and thumb are touching the side this way. Then go back. So elbows go back and relax the arms by your side. And bring the left foot in, hands to the lower dantian. Take 3 deep breaths. So let's do 2 more times. And when we move in Tai Chi, we should move very slowly because we are going to work with the muscle that usually we do not know that existed. So sometimes it's very difficult to keep the balance, but it will come with everyday practice. So don't worry about if you can not lift your knee. In Tai Chi, lifting high is not important. It is more of the angles, alignment of the body is the most important because otherwise we cannot keep our chi, our life force energy, run smoothly. Okay. Our goal here is to get the health benefit of Tai Chi Chuan. So let's try again. This time I won't talk, so just follow the movement. Again, I'm your mirror image. Let's take 1 deep breath. I hope people could follow my directions. And before I finish this session, let me talk about just the first movement. This is a 6-step form you are learning, and there are only 6 different moves. And as you saw and as you experience, you go to the left and the right and left and right and repeat. So first one is, I use the counting, and 1, both knees bent, and then step to the left. Okay. Make sure your feet are your hips width. Okay. And we call this horse stance, like riding a horse. Oh? So horse stance. Okay. And this next movement is very important. Okay. So from here, the arms rotate. Okay. So you see my elbows going forward, and then touch the tiger's mouth. This is called the tiger's mouth, touching the side of a leg. If you have if you wear pants, and if there's a seam, then this middle part will connect to that seam. Okay, this is important because tiger's mouth is one of the main chi channel that we can emit and also we receive. So by touching this to the side of the legs, there's a yang meridian. Yang is active and moving, and yin is kind of very quiet. So the inside of the leg is yin, outside of the leg is yang. So with Tai Chi, from nothing is moving to we start moving and touch the channel of the energy. And by opening the armpit, we are opening our meridians, okay? And then up and little bit sink low. And when you finish, the arms are not straight this way, but reaching out. And you will feel a little bit of opening in the back. There is a minor gate, front and back. And this movement opens up. About 90% of people, this gate is closed. So the first movement, opening, is we are opening the gate so our chi flows. Okay, so if you can remember 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, one more time. 1, knees bent. 2, step to your left. 3, connect to the energy yang channel and open the armpit. And 4, and 5, to open up the gate so the chi flows. Okay, and make sure in the beginning it might be hard, but the knees slightly bent, tailbone tucked under, so as if you are sitting on the edge of the tall bar stool. Okay, so if you can remember all these points for number 1, opening, then we will meet again next week. And I hope you enjoyed the Serenity of Tai Chi. And we've been having this challenging time, but we will get through together. Okay, so thank you, everybody.